Breaking news. Goodbye to Abga. Shame on Ipob. Shocking things happening in Anambra. 18 hours to election. Please check it out. The news details. Election time in any country or state is always a time of uncertainty and unexpected events, including fake and valid news circulation. Barely 18 hours before the commencement of Anambra state election. So the news has been had, both fake news and valid news, and no one knows which of this news is valid. However, this news contains some shocking events that has happened in the course of preparing for the long-awaited election in Anambra State, the strong base of Biafra. Bianca Ojukwu described Abga as a secret cult. As Bianca Odumegu Ojukwu, the widow of late Biafra warlord Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegu Ojukwu has put it, the All Progressives Grand Alliance, often known as the Abga, is a secret cult. Bianca also expressed concern over the declining political fortunes of the Anambra ruling party. She made the words in a statement on November 4, the day after her husband's posthumous birthday, to commemorate the occasion. In her words, the Abga has become something of a secret cult, and this has reduced our once dynamic party to a ghost of its former self. Bianca expressed dissatisfaction with the recent defection of members of the leading political party in Anambra to other political parties. She attributed the current state of affairs in the Abga to what she described as the party's leadership failure. Bad leadership has left a severely wounded and split party, with members decamping from the party nearly daily, with the alacrity of rats fleeing a sinking ship, referring to the Democratic National Committee. A statement read in part. It's interesting to note that they are practically all defecting to All Progressives Congress (APC). Our party has lost about half of its state and national legislators, as well as several key members of our Board of Trustees, including the Secretary of the Board. The statement read, even if it were not for the fact that it is the incumbent party in Anambra State, the Abga would be considered one of the most beatable political parties going into Saturday's governorship election. Professor Shāmē, a former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN), nomination by the party as the governorship candidate make the party have high hopes of retaining powers following Saturday's election. Despite cancellation of the planned sit-at-home exercise, only skeletal business operators could be seen in Anambra. In Anambra State, only skeletal business operations could be seen on the streets Friday, after the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, decided to cancel its scheduled 1 week sit-at-home declaration to demand the release of its leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, from house arrest. According to a report, the secessionist organization has sworn that there would be no election in Anambra State until Kanu, who has been detained by the Department of State Services (DSS) since June, is released. On Thursday, however, in response to criticism from regional stakeholders, the group declared that the planned sit-at-home would be cancelled and urged citizens of Anambra State to cast their ballots in the next election. On Friday, it saw that activity on the streets, highways, and in the villages in Awka, the state's capital, was bare bones. Several travelers were observed to be boarding vehicles or tricycles, indicating that both intra-city and intercity transit is running smoothly at this time. The Nigerian Army has denied reports over accompanying buses carrying fake voters to Anambra. Following reports that soldiers were accompanying buses transporting false voters to Anambra ahead of Saturday's governorship election, the Anambra has disputed the allegations. While dismissing the claim, Brigadier General Onyema Nwachukwu, Director, Army Public Relations, said in a statement that no soldier had participated in escorting fake voters into the states ahead of the November 6 governorship election. According to him, contrary to the false information spread by the media, the buses in question were transporting INEC permanent and ad hoc workers to the state to carry out election-related responsibilities. Onyema, who also stated that the army is apolitical and will always respond anytime civil authorities need it to provide internal security, also stated that the Ministry of Information and Culture had endorsed the same position. As a result, he asked the general people to dismiss the false information. To ensure that peace and security reign across our country, we will continue to operate along these lines. We will continue to do what is right and also to continue to be apolitical and extremely professional in our actions and conduct to contribute to the growth and development of democracy in Nigeria. 18 hours to the time of the Anambra election, these things came up. What's your take on this? Please share your view. Thank you and God bless you.